Stage one is to pick the apples. Got what I believe is Cox's apples and crab apples, which I think is the best combination for cider. 70% Cox's and 30% crab should make a really good medium cider. So yeah, I can just literally reach these and get bonked with an apple. Just started collecting at the moment. I shall get my Cox's first, so then I know how much of the crab I need to get. Alright, well that's commitment for you. Look how dark it's got. Right, we've just washed down the press and just drying it off now, ready for its first pressing. We've got the buckets down there. We've got quite a few buckets, got a chopping board, got the scale so we can weigh out our apples, got the funnel. We've just been sterilising all the stuff, so it's 1 teaspoon per gallon. So this one holds 6 gallons up to the neck where we want to do it, which will be the right pressure for how much we want to put in this one. So obviously we used 6 teaspoons of this. Put in some boiling water into the bottom first, switched that about to get it all dissolved, filled it up with water and then left it for approximately 15 minutes I think, just to do its job, and then poured it all out, rinsed it out. We have what I believe are our Cox's apples. They're quite small, there are some bigger ones in here as well. I have what I believe are our crab apples. So they'll be the bitter apples and they'll be the more sweeter apples. They're picked from orchards just down the road from here actually, quite lucky. From finding out about local knowledge, I think in Buckinghamshire area, Richard Cox, the person who found the Cox apple, came from Buckinghamshire area, so it was quite big on cider making back in the day. So you might have been lucky and actually found proper cider making apples from world famous resources. So we'll find out. What I'm going to do is measure these out in 1 kilograms to wash. What we're going to do is do 7 lots of the Cox's first, so 7 kilograms of Cox's, and then do 3 kilograms of the crab, which will make it up to 10 kilograms and a 70-30 split. So just washing them first as the first part, getting rid of all the dirt on them. I'm now just going through chopping the apples up using this really handy vintage crinkle chip cutter. The pips are looking brown, so that's a good sign that they're good fruit, like nice apples. And as we're going through, if there's any bad bits in there, then we're just throwing them in the compost, but actually I haven't come across any at all yet, so hopefully it'll carry on that way. Just stomping all the apples into nice pulp now. Made this nice stomper. It should only take a few minutes to get it down to a nice pulp. Doesn't look like much is happening at the moment, but hopefully soon it will become crushed up our apples, and you can see juice in there at the moment as well, looking lovely. So we got our straining bag, it's got a little hole, it's been specially made for this press. Put it in there. Then we're just gonna get this out, and as soon as that first drip comes out of there, it will no longer be just a nice looking press, it'll actually be a cider press. It's nearly there. Let's just wait for this moment. There we go. Not even any pressure on it yet. Already we've got our first apple juice. Right, so about half a bucket's worth of the big bucket has made just about the right amount. It probably could have done it with a little bit more, but I think that's a good measurement. So now if we just even it out and put the net over, that's it, and then we can start putting this together to actually do our first pressing. Just put the blocks on just to raise the height a bit. Lubricant put on it so it's going to swing nicely, but we've already got quite a bit of juice out of it and we haven't even started pressing at all yet. Looking forward to actually seeing a good, as they say, torrent of juice coming through. Still not really any pressure yet. The first stage is complete. We have made apple juice so far. Right, just on the second fill at the moment. Just getting it all in there, got to get it all out nice and even. Oh, look at that juice, it's already coming through. Good amount of it. Lovely. Still got plenty more to go in there yet as well. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good apple pressing. Oh, it's absolutely flooding with apple juice there. It's going to be lovely, delicious cider. Just done some more picking. One bag of crab. One big bag. I don't know if you can see it. Of the cocks. Still a few more stomps to go, but you can see there's lots of juice in there ready to be pressed. So now for the second day's worth, hopefully get it up to our neckline on our fermentation bucket. Putting it all down now, getting it all even, just getting the right amount of room to put the blocks in so we can have maximum pressure to get the most out of this batch. There's a lot in this batch, so I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of juice out of this. But as you can see, we're already getting a stream of juice even without any pressing. So just put over the net. We'll put the press together, I hope. Okay. I found that it's better if we put it upways, so we've got even more pressure as well from these blocks, and everything's well lubricated as well, ready for today's press. It's bubbling around the outside as well, getting lots of good pressure to it. More? Well, that's a good sign. Well, we've been busy pressing our apples. We've got our 70% coxes and our 30% crab in here. We're just measuring the specific gravity now. What we're wanting it to be is between 1050 to 1055, and we've just got the manometer in here, and it's actually on 1054. Just measuring the pH now, and the level of that, I make that around about 3.4. So that's going to be around about 7% alcohol. Just crushing the Campden tablets. We've got 9 tablets in here for our just over 6 gallons worth of apple juice. Right, we have our Campden tablets here. Just going to pour that in, and that's to actually kill off any unwanted bacteria and natural yeasts. Then we've got the pectic enzyme here. Just going to put that in as well. Right, and if we just stir that all in. Alright, it's 24 hours later now, so all the natural yeast will have been killed off by the Campden tablets. So now we're just adding the cider yeast to it. So we've got 7 grams worth here of cider yeast, so all we've got to do is put it in and wait 15 minutes and then stir well. One thing I've learned from making this cider is that I'm going to appreciate real cider from now on. So our next step is just to stir the yeast in. It's 15 minutes later now. We'll give that a good stir. So that yeast will work its magic. So we've added the airlock now in order to let the gases out but let no air in that will spoil our cider.